Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we would like to discuss about tech group assignment, new technology, which is Windows 10. My name is Nurji Inisha binti Bogi.
My name is Nurain binti Yusuf.
My name is Afifi Nurdina binti Amin.
My name is Dayanku Intan binti Awan Johari, and we are from IM 1104A.
Okay, so we are moving on to the abstract, which is the first one is introduction. New technology is classified into two categories, which is hard technology and soft technology. New materials devices is a hard technology, and for the software program classification systems, crime analysis methodologies, and data sharing system is a soft technology development. And then we are moving on to the problems or issues. So the first one is it may affect the utilization. Besides that, in underdeveloped countries, the majority of the population is uneducated. It is challenging to get them to understand new technology. And then we are moving on to the solution. In perspective of the many challenges associated with the adoption of new tech, the following solutions are suggested, which is the underdeveloped countries should provide maximum training facilities to the workers. Besides that, governments in developing nations should establish a research center with trained employees to aid in the adoption of new technology. And then the advantages of the new technology is, on a medical level, technology can aid in the treatment of many critically ill patients. Besides that, almost every industry in the world is seeing an improvement in productivity as a result of technological advancements. And then for the conclusion is, if our technology is disappeared, and everyone learn to live without it, although the existence of technology does not guarantee learning equity and accessibility, it does have the ability to remove barriers to both in previously unimaginable ways. Regardless of their perceived talents or geographic locations, all learners have access to resources, experiences, learning tools, and information that can help them acquire skills previously imagined. And for the keyword, it's technology, new technology, and technological.
Okay, so this is the introduction of Windows 10. So the first one is Windows 10 is Microsoft's most recent operating system for personal computers. Second, it was first established in 2014. Next, introduce the concept of rolling operating system updates. Windows 10 was released to the public on July 29, 2015. The next one is software that are designed to function on smartphones, personal computers, video game consoles, and the HoloLens. And the last one is, this is the universal apps in this edition of the Windows operating system. Okay, so for the history, Windows 10 is described by Microsoft as a operating system as a service that will receive ongoing updates to its features and functionality. Second, this is because the option for enterprise environments to receive non-critical updates at a slower pace or use long-term support milestones that will only receive critical updates such as security patches over the 5-year mainstream support lifespan. And the last one is Windows 10 are delivers on all the promises of a synergistic ecosystem of like-minded devices that collaborate. And for the function of Windows 10 is provide a touch-enabled graphical operating system that employs graphical user interfaces and keyboard features to allow users to efficiently engage with computers. Second, copy and paste operation are enabled via the command line in Windows 10, which adds consistency to the workflow. The third one is Windows 10 also includes hardware accelerations game mode that improve gaming performance by reducing background activities that may be employed to speed up a game instead. And the last one is Windows 10 provides a functioning user interface that prevents the user from executing actions that are not useful for the average user, such as altering the OS internal working.
And this is the tools gadgets used by Windows 10. Windows 10 will run on a wide range of devices, including PC, tablet, phones, Xbox One, Microsoft HoloLens, and the Surface Hub. Windows 10 is meant to provide updates throughout the duration of the device support lifespan. There are two kinds of updates that may be provided, quality updates and feature updates. Quality updates, which include both security and non-security fixes, are normally delivered once a month. Feature updates, which are normally delivered twice a year, include quality enhancement as well as the addition of new features to Windows 10. And this is the system requirements to run Windows 10, which is latest OS, processor, RAM, hard disk space, graphic cards, and display. For the comparison with previous Windows, for the criteria, start menu, Windows 8 more slower than Windows 10. Windows 10 has been designed to be significantly quicker than Windows 8. For the Cortana is Windows that is not available in Windows 8, while it is a new Cortana experience with a chat-based user interface is included in Windows 10. For the OneDrive, on Windows 8, OneDrive display placeholder files, while for Windows 10, OneDrive by default, and data may be synced between the two locations. Continue. Windows 8 can connect and work between PC and mobile devices, and for Windows 10, is more upgraded and easily connect and work between PC and Windows mobile devices. Classic versus universal apps. It is a fancy touchscreen, friendly Windows Store application in Windows 8. And for the Windows 10, this can be used in a window manner with Windows 10 and making them easier to integrate into your daily work routine. For the web browsing, Windows 8 is Internet Explorer and Windows 10 is Microsoft Edge. For the price is for the Windows 8 RM 550, for the Windows 10 is RM 629 ringgit 99 cent.
So the next slide shows advantages and limitation of Windows 10. For the first one is start menu. For advantages, the icons may be enlarged to make them simpler to tap. For the limitation, there will be no further shortcuts added to the start menu after it reaches the 512 limits. The second one is Cortana, assisting Windows 10 users in initiating requests for the advantages. For the limitation, Cortana issues is that it has a massive storage system in which it saves and remembers every search for years. The third one is OneDrive, unlimited file access anytime for the advantages. And for the limitation, only 2,500 files may be copied at a time. The fourth one is Continuum. For the advantages, the operating system recognizes the presence of a keyboard. For the limitation, Continuum is hardware dependent, which means that it's not will automatically switch. The next one is classic versus universal apps. By reusing development code and having it adapt across screens with minimal effort, and the limitation, they will never function on iOS or Android. The sixth one is web browsing advantages. Vertical tabs are a great way to get things done quickly. For the limitations, Microsoft Edge does not support extensions, which suggests that it will be not widely used. The last one is price. Advantages, it is built in security features includes antivirus, firewall, and internet protection. For the limitation, not everyone can afford to buy an expensive price, especially for students.
Then we are moving on to the future of the technology. Some futurists have even stated that the rate of technological progress is increasing, citing the argument that better tools enable us to build even better tools and that today's scientists and engineers are more proficient than ever before. Other futurists see trends in automation technology leading to the scope factories that decentralize manufacturing and allow users to quickly fabricate objects such as utensils and cell phones from simple precursor parts like circuit boards and plastic powder. Scientists from all over the world also have already made good progress in designing computers that can recognize human emotions and expressions. Existing applications employ face recognition technology to distinguish between a person's anger and sadness, and some can even characterize the setting. Besides, they can be viewed as the initial step toward the development of artificial intelligence-enabled robots capable of recognizing and describing events before communicating the knowledge to people. And then the future of the technology that will help make our life easier is dating apps, regardless of how much they claim that technology is causing more and more people to become disconnected. Some of them are able to enhance the understanding of personal relationships. This isn't just about well-known apps that help you to maintain long-distance relationships. For example, it is no longer required to visit a dating site for individuals seeking new experiences, and it is simply download a mobile application to a device of hundred of thousands of new individuals will actually be in your pocket.
So for the conclusion, in a nutshell, an operating system is a piece of software that manages computer hardware and software resources while also supplying public services to computer application. The operating system is a vital component of software in a computer system. Windows 10 is now the default operating system, and future upgrades will almost certainly exclude previous version of the softwares. Windows 10 is a completely new version of a long-standing Windows operating system that offers significant benefits up to any organization, either on tablet, phone, or laptop. Today's work styles necessitate personal, efficient, and mobile experiences, which necessitate an appropriate OS operating system. All of the threads are included in the new Windows OS, which include powerful cloud-based capabilities, which the users can scale various depending on their own organizational requirements. So this is the references that we use for this group project. And that is, the last one is appendix. This one is appendix. Thank
Okay,
you.
so that's all.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Thank you.